he certainly epitomizes what college basketball is about as a coach, and I think it brings great respect to our league.
He is a well-respected veteran guy in our league, and we're thankful for him.
It's a formula that leads to success, and Coach Fisher's done a phenomenal job.
Working with Steve Fisher is one of the best things that I get to do.
Ask anybody in the Mountain West Conference about San Diego State men's basketball coach Steve Fisher, and the answers have a familiar ring.
He's a real strength for the league because of not only his national perspective, but having been in the league for 10 years and a lot of the coaches' changes and some of the things that we're doing with the postseason tournament, regular season scheduling, etc. He's been a very strong voice and advocate for men's basketball coaches.
Coach Fisher's a man of history. Just check the record books. He guided Michigan to an NCAA title in 1989 after spending the regular season as the assistant coach, something his younger peers in the conference remember well.
Coach Fisher, I remember obviously from those days at Michigan when he won that championship, took over for Bill Frieder, and I was a young guy. I forget if I was in high school or college, but just looking at wow, that's great. He must be a great coach, and he is. Certainly with the things he's done at San Diego State and Michigan.
I still call him Coach Fisher because I'm from Michigan, and he recruited my high school for one of my teammates when I was in high school. So I've known him for almost 30 years as Coach Fisher, and there is respect for him.
The admiration just begins with his resume. Fisher is the longest tenured coach in the Mountain West. He's been here since the beginning in 1999, and with that comes leadership. He's a Yoda of sorts.
Anyone that has done what Coach Fisher has done, not only at San Diego State, but in his career before that, earns that respect.
I watched Coach Fisher as an assistant coach in this league when the league started, and then 3.5 years ago when I became the head coach, I get to sit in the meetings and listen to him, and it's kind of interesting because you always want to know what Coach Fisher thinks before we actually start the discussion.
As when you go into league meetings, you know that he's the one guy that you want to sit next to.
I mean, I got enough to do to lead our team. I'm not worried about leading the conference, and yet I think because of longevity, and this is my 40th year as a teacher. Started out as a high school teacher. I started in college in 1979, so I've been around the block several times.
At San Diego State, he may have led the Aztecs to a Mountain West Conference championship and NCAA appearance in his third season, but it wasn't until his seventh season that his team had a winning conference record and their second NCAA advance, allowing Fisher to empathize with the younger coaches.
I view myself as one of those young coaches, and I look around the room, and I'm the only one that's still here from the 1999 season. Many of them have changed 2 and 3 times in that period, and I think what it says that this business is not easy.
Coach, last year was really good for me because they went 0-14 his first year, and we just topped that a little bit, but I didn't mean to. But he was really good about, hey, hang in there. You're going to do it. You're going to do it well. Just encouraging a young guy like me. And when you're sitting there looking at it every night, oh God, how are we going to try and find a way to win? It's nice having a voice like that, as a mentorship type of thing.
Fisher's decade in the Mountain West Conference is just a milestone that reflects on 4 decades of doing the job he loves most, teaching, and it doesn't end on the court.
There's not many days or weeks that go by where I don't seek his counsel on everything. He is as good a basketball coach as I believe him to be. He is an even greater man.
I'm enjoying where I am and who I'm with.